Hello and welcome to Knit All the Yarn podcast. I'm Lisa and I'm coming to you from Michigan. This is episode 317. I got my coffee in my summer sock camp mug from last year. Still peppermint mocha creamer. I don't know what's going on with my grocery store, but they need to get it together. It's time for pumpkin spice. This is my YouTube channel where I share my knitting, crochet, cross stitch, whatever crafty thing I'm up to. Today, all knitting. Yes, I have one finished object and 2 whips. It might be a short one, maybe not. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as 72 Stitches. I will have the show notes right down there in the description box. Click the word more a couple times. Everything should drop down for you. I'll have links to everything down there. I'll have my Instagram, my Ravelry group, where I'm hosting Knit All the Stripes, which ends August 31st. And links to all the things. Project pages, reading and watching, yarn shops, bag shops, all that good stuff. Today is, I didn't say what the date is. Today is August 1st. August 1st, 2025, Friday. And it is 9:09 a.m. It's my birthday month. My birthday is in 16 days. 16 days. I'm turning the magical number 42. Yeah. So that's exciting. All right. I don't think I have anything else. Oh, I'm going to talk about reading and watching. And I also have, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? I have my, let's see, move that out of the screen. I have my summer of sock basket. I'll show you, I'm going to show you what I have left in there. I don't know if I can do it. It's going to be close. If I just focus on that, it might be possible. I don't know. We'll see. So we'll talk about that in the end. So yeah, I got my all of like my comments from my last week video. Everybody's like, leave the socks, leave them. So there they are. There's the socks I showed in my last episode about those containers. So yeah. Those are linked in that video, in the previous video, number 316. Also, I uploaded a Stash Tales episode for July. So check that out if you have not. I do have a playlist for that, for my Stash Tales playlist, YouTube playlist, down below. And yeah, that is just my monthly series where I show you grams in and grams out. So if you like numbers like I do, check those out. It's pretty good. I did very good in July. Pat, pat, pat. Okay, I think we can get started. My one and only finish object. Oh, I love these. I'm pretty sure I had these cast on. Don't know where I was, naturally, because once I finish things, I take off the stitch markers. So this is Freckled Whimsy. This was the Halloween Club for November 2024, and this was called Pumpkin Pails. I absolutely love this colorway. Love it. So I did the heels, toes, and cuffs in the mini that it came with. Got them to match, and I did them a little bit longer. So usually I do 12 stripes when they're about, these are like 5 to 6 rows per color, I believe. Yeah, about. So when they're like that, I usually do 12 stripes for my leg. Well, I had to do 13 because this was the 12th stripe and we can't have that. Or I'd have to stop at the purple. And that was too short. So we did 13 and 13, which, you know, I thought that was pretty good. I have 13 and 13. Love it. It ended with, you know, the same pink. Pink at the toe and pink at the leg. Love that. And then the pink at the heel. magical. Love it. These are for me. This is pair 56 for 2025 and pair number 20 for summer socks. And I started these July 25th and finished them July 28th. I am still on the one sock whip train. I don't know. I know I was there for a long time and then I wasn't, and then I liked the 3 sock whips. But now I'm back to 1 sock whip. So 64 stitches. I use a US 1.5, which is a 2.5 millimeter. I believe this was like 75, around 75 rows for my leg on these. I do 15 rows of knit 2, purl 2 for the ribbing. And a slip stitch heel flap. Love it. So yeah, that is my one and only finish object. Now we go on to whips. Did I have this cast on last time? If I had my one and only sock whip, I would say no, I did not have a cast on. But let me check my notes. Nope, I was correct. All right, so you have not seen these yet. This is Bags by Awesome Granny. This is my scrappy sock bag. Love it. Something about the yellow is just, there's yellow on the inside too. I love it. So, I started some scrappy socks using the Moonglow Yarn Co. Advent from 2024. I was able to snag an extra back in like March or April. I split this Advent into 2. Essentially, it's 2 rainbows. You have a darker rainbow and a lighter rainbow. I have already knit the lighter rainbow, if you remember, in the past. So now I started with the darker rainbow. And I'm using lemonade chop for the heels, toes, and cuffs. And kitchen sink. I love this colorway. If it comes back, I'm getting more. Definitely getting more. It's probably one of my favorites, but she doesn't dye it very often. All right, I have a lot done. I am like almost done with these. Look at that. Love it. So I have 1 orange stripe. I need the orange on here, so they're not matching. I was like, I'm gonna sit down and do, I think I can get 2 stripes done before I start. Nope, just 1. So I have 2 stripes on this sock left and 3 on this, and I'm doing 10 rows per color. Oh, I love these so much. Look at that rainbow. It's beautiful. I love it. So yeah, what else? I knit my socks magic loop. I'm doing them tandem. And yeah, pretty much the same thing for like stitch count, 64 stitches. I use Chiaogoo red lace needles. My faves. I think that's pretty much all I use. Pretty sure that's all I use is the Chiaogoo needles. Oh, if you see little bumpy bumps on the side here, that's because that's where I change my colors. So once I weave those in, they will not be bumpy like that. And I probably don't need to put stitch markers in these, but it's a habit. Actually, with like some of these, it's kind of, they're really close together, like these 2 purples. They're really close. So having a stitch marker was helpful, so I made sure I did my 10 rows. And yeah, I guess I'll show you the last 2 colors. We have a light red and a dark red. I don't know if you can tell. This one's darker. In real life, you can tell. So we have those 2 colors left, and then this orangey one. So I have, let's see, 30, 20. I have 50 rows left. And 2 toes left. And 2 toes. Is that right? 50? 30 on this, 20 on that. Yes, that is 50. I'm hoping I can finish these today. We'll see. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. I also want to work on my blanket, which is what I'm going to show you next. So, decided to do some scrappy socks because today's August 1st, so I will be starting the 9 Fibers sock. I will show you the yarn that I picked out. So yeah, I finished these on, was this Tuesday? What was the 28th? It was either Monday or Tuesday. So I had a couple days of like, what am I going to do? So I did start new socks, and I almost finished them before the 1st, so it worked out. All right. Oh, stretch. Trying to show you my blanket. This is also Bags by Awesome Green. This is the extra large bag. I need another extra large bag, but I haven't like found a print that I like. It's like I don't want to get the same one. So I'm still looking. These are great, like blanket bags. All right, the Marled Magic Blanket by Stephen West. This thing is already huge. I don't know what I'm going to do when it gets to the point where it won't fit in this bag anymore because it's getting pretty close. All right, I'm using these 2 yarns together right now. And these are the Dragon Horde yarns. 4th Wing Advent. I picked out some colors. I think I picked out 13. And we're just gonna see how far I can get. I have these 2 left, and then I have 4. I'm concerned that it's not gonna be enough. I don't know, we'll see. I have 19 repeats left. 4 rows, which is, if I remember, 76 rows left for section 6. I cast this on Saturday, and I've been working on it a little bit. Well, I mean, I don't know what a little bit is. I have been able to do like 2 hours, and then I have to put it away. My hands don't hurt as much anymore, so I think my hands are like getting used to it. Yeah, so I worked on it Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I took a break on Wednesday, and I worked on it Thursday. But Thursday, I don't think I worked on it that much. Maybe I did. I don't know. So I gotta untangle myself here. Look at that. So that is all of it. That's a lot of knitting, guys. And I'm still not done. I'm hoping if I keep up my momentum, I think I can finish it like this week. But I think this seed stitch section is bigger than this one. Yeah, I feel like it is. I'll have to go back and look. I don't know how many repeats I had to do of this, but I feel like I have to do more on this one. But that's probably because I had to attach it to section 5 here. So, yeah. Which that part from like here to here was like really fast because I just loved attaching. It just was motivating. Now it's just like, will this ever end? That's how much I got done yesterday, yesterday from the stitch marker, which is a little plant from Twin Mountain Handcrafts. I'm gonna move that and then we'll see. For the repeats, I'm just using it until like one of my yarn starts to run low. I'm trying to use as much as possible because I only have 4 colors left that I picked out, and it's kind of doing like a nice fade. It's gonna end in, I guess I can show you the colors. I don't remember the order, but we got some reds. And then this might be a stark change, but I think it's probably gonna go like that. Or like this, I think. So, yep. I hope I got enough yarn. I do have like a little bit of all of my colors. I could go back. And like this first color, I have a lot left of that one. So maybe I can end with that one. Go back to that color. I don't know. For this section, I'm just holding 2 strands of different colors. I'm not holding the same color like I did with this section. So it's a little bit different. And yeah, I'm not counting my repeats. I'm just like, yep, I'm done with this color, and I move on. But yeah, that's a lot of knitting. I got this. I got this. It is slow for me, but it's not as painful as like the first section was. So I think my hands are getting used to it. Using US 8s. Yeah, love it. And I'm not gonna be able to show like all of it in its glory, but there is that. And then we have, I got it on barber cords. So, yep. After this seed stitch, it's more brioche. So I'm excited for that. And yeah. And then there's like a really big garter section, which makes me like, I think it's like something like this blue one, where you hold one color throughout the whole thing, and then you can change your colors for the second color. I don't know if a full skein, if it's gonna make it. It looks like a huge section. I don't know how many stitches across it is. Maybe it's not as wide as this one, but I was like, ooh. So I'm thinking, it's like, I have a skein picked out. I hope it's enough like yardage. But yep, that's my blanket. That's all of the knitting I did on this. That's a lot of seed stitch. It's a good thing that I love how it looks, because it's not fun to knit. If it's not fun to knit and I didn't like how it looked, then we would be doing something different. But I like all the different textures in this blanket. It's very potato chippy, as they say. All right, and that's the blanket, and that's it. That's all of my whips. I'm going to show you so now I'm going to show you my next cast on, and I'll show you my summer of sock basket, and then we'll do life stuff. So if you want to stick around for more yarny stuff, I'm still going. All right, I'm unsure about the heel color on this. I think I'm just going to go for it. This is my 9 fiber socks that I'm going to have for August. And this is Denoming the Garden. Love it. And I got it caked up and split so they will match. So that's what I'm going to be casting on. It's like, it's giving me fall vibes, and it's August, so it's fall, right? That's what I'm saying. And this is the color I picked out. Something wild and crazy. For the heels, probably just the heels. This is Lemonade Shop. I think it's Rhinebeck Sweater. I think that's what it's called. Love it. So yeah, those will be cast on next. Probably tomorrow. Or today, if I finish those socks early. But I don't know if that's gonna happen. All right, my summer of sock basket. I'm gonna show you what I have left. When August, like whenever I finish the last pair of socks in August, I'm gonna take a picture and put it on Instagram because that was like one of my most liked pictures ever. So I have all of my socks that I've been knitting this summer in another basket, separate from this one, but similar. So after I've done my stash tale episodes, I put all the socks in that basket. So I don't have to go hunting for them, so the picture might be easier to take this time. Because last time I had to go through my Instagram and pick all the socks out and find them in the various places they were, so. So here is what I have left. There is 6 skeins in here. Now in July, I did 8 socks. I don't know, because I need, my Night Owl Fibers was in here, the one I just showed you. I don't have to, but I would like to do the Freckled Whimsy Yarn of the Month. I would like to do that, but so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I mean, if I can do 8 socks like I did, technically I could finish these, but we'll see. I'll show you real quick. This one might be the first one that I pick out of this basket because it's for my mom for her Christmas. I need to do one more pair of socks for her. It has blue in it, but it has lots of pink, so we're just gonna switch it up for her. And this is a Yarn of the Month from Freckled Whimsy from August 2023, so I need to knit this. I believe this was in my basket last year. I pretty much, yeah, 3 more of them were in my basket last year. We just need to get through these. I really love this colorway. Oh, it's beautiful. It's called Squeeze Today. Love it. And then here's my Freckled Whimsy Halloween that I picked. Enter If You Dare, December 2024. I picked one of the Halloween Club for the basket for June, July, and August, and I finished June, July's. So this might be number 2. 1, 2 on the list. And then the other ones, I don't know, we'll see. And these are all Star Wars colorways from Mustache Yarn. My last 3 Star Wars colorways. I've been wanting to like knit all of these. I worked really hard last year. I didn't quite get to all of them. I had 3 left, and here we are. I would love to finish these. This one's Chewy. This one's, she renamed them B-Droid number 8, aka BB-8. And this one is Mando and Little G. So I've knit this one for my friend Amy. She has a pair of socks with this, so this might be the last one I knit. Maybe I don't know. I'm like, maybe I'll save Chewy for last. I don't know, but I want to get through these 2. Can I do it? And work on the blanket? I don't know. I don't know. Put in the comments. Do you think I can do it? 6 pairs of socks. I guess 7. Plus the Freckled Whimsy. Ooh, I don't know. I'm gonna try. But we will see. Yep, so that's the summer, my summer of sock basket. Can I finish it? I don't know. I don't know. All right, reading and watching. And then life stuff. Reading. I'm still reading Hunger Games. I did not pick out another audiobook. I just didn't feel like listening to audiobook. So I need to look into that. Did I finish? I think I finished my... Yes, the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. That was my audiobook last week. I finished that. So yeah, I need to go through my Audible and see what I can find. Watching. My husband and I finished The Witcher Season 3. That's a rewatch for us. We've already seen it, but I still love it. It's good. I don't know about Season 4. Henry Cavill is not going to be in it. They changed the main character, so I feel like it's going to go downhill from here. I might watch like one episode just to see, but I don't think I'm going to watch any more of it. Henry Cavill was the best Witcher. What are you doing, people? Netflix, you dropped the ball on that one. Anyway. Let's see, what else? We were watching part 2 of Sandman on Netflix. We're still watching Star Trek Voyager Season 5 with the kiddos. Though I don't think we're going to watch it today, because one kiddo is missing. And by missing, I mean not in the house. I know where they are. And, oh, I didn't tell you. I told you last week that I was crossing my fingers that something would happen. And it did. It was glorious. So last weekend, my husband took the kids to his brother's house, which is about like 3 hours away from here. So they stayed the night. So I had Saturday and Sunday all day to myself. It was glorious. I wish I could have a weekend like that every month, where the people go away and I can just recharge my introvert batteries. So that was nice. So I was able to watch some movies. I forgot to write one of them down. I watched the Miss Americana documentary from Taylor Swift on Netflix. I watched it one more time because I think we're going to switch to something else, streaming service, soonish. I don't know when, but soonish. So, yep. I watched that one more time. And I also watched Happy Gilmore, the first one. That one was available till July 31st. So I was able to watch the first one and the second one from like back to back. And it was great. Loved it. So Happy Gilmore, the first one was 1996. And the Happy Gilmore 2 was 2025. That is a big gap. Wow. I enjoyed Happy Gilmore 2, but I still like the first one better. But the second one had a lot of like clips from the first movie and a lot of nostalgia. So yeah, I still liked it. If you like Happy Gilmore, give it a watch. Yeah, I recommend giving it a watch. So, yeah, that's reading and watching. Life stuff. My daughter started her first week of band camp. Marching band camp. This week, the first couple days were kind of rough because it was so hot out. I'm surprised they had it still. We had heat advisory. It was like 90, felt like 93 or 94 for a couple days. Oh man, I didn't like it. It's too hot. But she is fine. She made it. Today, the high is 75, and that is glorious. That is the hottest it needs to be in summer, in my opinion. It does not need to get above 75 for summer. So I need to find a place to live where 75 is the high all summer. I need to find a place like that. So yeah, I woke up this morning and it was like 54 degrees and I'm like, oh yes, fall is coming. Winter is coming. I can feel it. So I just have to get through August. But I mean, it's still going to be hot the rest of August and probably September. Probably not going to get real cold until October maybe. So yeah, I had a nice weekend chilling. My youngest daughter is with my parents. They're camping. We're gonna pick her up on Sunday. So we can chill out on Saturday. And what else is happening this week? I think we're gonna have another chill week. I think. Yeah, my oldest has band camp for another week, and this week is more intense. So I hope she'll be okay. I don't think the weather's gonna be too bad. I think it's gonna get like 80s. I don't think we have any 90 days, so that's nice. And yeah, she's gonna be gone from like 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. It's like an all day thing. Woo! So yeah, I think she's enjoying it. We'll see. I mean, she has good days and bad days, I guess. Let's just say that. Yesterday was a bad day. Wednesday was a really good day, so it's, no. So yeah. And I don't think I have anything else. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on knitting on my blanket and knitting on my socks. Right now my schedule is like working on the blankets in the mornings. Usually, yeah, for a couple hours from like maybe 9 to 11 or something like that. That's 3 hours, isn't it? 9, 10, 11. 9, 10, 11. No, that's 2 hours. I have to do the thing on my fingers. So yeah. And then after lunch, it is all sock knitting for the rest of the day. So yeah, I think that's it. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't have anything else. That's gonna be, it's 32 minutes. That's short-ish. I had a lot of comments about my sock organization here and like putting them in one cube and then like rotating them. That's an option, but I don't know. So this was my Felici cube. We'll do a little side organization here. So I have my Stash Tales basket where I put the yarn that I purchased in for that year. So that basket is full, but the rest of my Felici will fit in that cube. If I do not work on any more Felici and I don't buy any more Felici, it will all fit in there. So I don't know what to do with this yarn. If I find a spot for this yarn, this is all of my not self-striping yarn. If I find a place for that, I could put more of these sock cubes in there and rotate them. So, and also I had Stacy. She commented, a friend on Instagram. I told you last week that I couldn't fit DK socks in one of those little cubey cubes. She mentioned, why don't you put one sock in each one? So I'll be, instead of fitting 24 socks or 24 pairs of socks, I will fit 12 pairs of socks, if that makes sense. Oh, maybe that's a good idea. So I need to do that. And then I can probably fit, I don't know. I feel like I could fit 3 or 4 of these cubes, of these sock cubes in there. I'm trying to do point. This is hard. In there. So Yeah. So some of this I might be using for my blanket if I run out of yarn. My Marled Magic Blanket. Except my Taylor Swift yarns. These ones. These are not going in my blanket. So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But yeah, if I put... I need to put... If I can put a lot of socks in there, that would free up so much space under my bed for more socks. Because I have a long, like, under the bed storage container. And I took a lot of those socks out of there and put them in here. And now I have room for more socks. So, yeah. But yeah, I need to have the socks out so I can see them. I will wear them more if I have them like this, but we will see. And I have my shawls right there. So I think my shawls and my socks, they would look nice together. I just got to figure out what to do with all that yarn. Use it, I guess, right? All right, that's it. That's all I got. Also, I'm not getting rid of the chicken. The chicken's staying. I know a lot of you are like, leave the chicken. So I could put another cube behind the chicken when I reorganize. I still haven't done that. I need to, after Summer of Socks is done, I will have a bunch more socks and I could probably fit another cube in there. Or fill another one, but as of right now, actually I could probably do my DK ones. Put your DK ones up there next time. All right, that's the plan. DK socks, we're gonna do that. Right there, behind the chicken. We'll see how that looks. All right, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, put them right down there. I do love reading them. And hopefully I will see you next week. Bye.